Hi everyone, this is David Zachos with Zachos Realty Design. Most people know Venice as a quaint golf front village or town, but what they don't know is that Venice actually has some of the best waterfront neighborhoods in all of Sarasota County. In this video, I'm going to share 4 different top pick neighborhoods in Venice that are boating waterfront neighborhoods. I've been serving the residents of Sarasota County since the 1980s. First as a deputy detective, and then now as a real estate agent for over 17 years. I love Venice. I live here. I work here. I'm very passionate about it. You can probably tell that when you watch my videos. People are just nice. It has a true sense of community you don't find in a lot of other towns. And I hear from people often that, hey Dave, the people here are really nice. They care about each other. And in addition to that, now find your perfect waterfront community. It's going to be hard to beat. There's so many different waterfront communities up and down the coast. Today, in this video, I'm just going to focus on Venice. There's only a few waterfront communities in Venice. The barrier island does not exist. It ends at Casey Key and it picks up again at Manatee Key. I'm going to start at the very tip of Venice Island, and then I'm going to jump over to the main area of Venice Island, and then I'm going to jump south to Eagle Point, just off the island, and I'm going to wrap that up with Alligator Creek homes in South Venice. The first neighborhood I'm going to talk about is what I'm going to call a hidden gem. It's the Schutt neighborhood. It's located on the very northern tip of the island. There's only about 30 homes here. Many of them are direct bayfront, and the others are on canal front. What makes this neighborhood so special is the fact that it's only one neighborhood amongst so many different villas and condos that it's unique to find a single family home on the northern tip of the island. The fact that you can be on your boat and in the Gulf in just a matter of minutes. It's so close to the Venice Inlet, and it's got spectacular water views overlooking the bay. So that's a positive about this. It's very private and secluded. Most people don't even know it's there. So I wanted to mention that as one of my top picks for waterfront communities in Venice. In addition to that, it's in very close proximity to historic Venice. It's close to the Crow's Nest, the jetty, and a lot of things that people enjoy doing on Venice Island. My next top pick neighborhood, boating neighborhood in Venice, is going to be the Bayshore area. This is actually comprised of about a handful to 10 different little smaller neighborhoods. It includes some of the neighborhoods like Santa Maria, Venice Bayshore, Laguna Park, Bayshore Acres. The nice thing about this is that most of these homes are direct bayfront facing homes, so you have spectacular open water views. There are a few canal front homes in this area. The water tends to be open. Again, quick access to the Gulf. You can be out in the Gulf in a matter of minutes, and you can also be to historic Venice in a matter of minutes if you're not on your boat. Whether you're walking, biking, jumping in your golf cart, you can be there enjoying everything Venice has to offer when you're not on the water. The next boating neighborhood in Venice I'm going to mention is Eagle Point. It's really a unique, special neighborhood. It's secluded, it's gated, it's right in the middle of Venice, yet when you're there, it feels like you're miles away. It has some history behind it, so I love that part about it. It was originally established in the early 1900s as a fishing resort getaway for the wealthy. Many of the people from Venice would come down, or some of the other bigger cities across the country would come down to this resort. It was then purchased in 1990 and developed in its current neighborhood. There's 40 different homes in Eagle Point. About 10 of them have boat docks directly on the property, and then there's 30 boat slips. Everybody in the community is assigned a boat slip if you're not on the water, and so that's very nice. And then the next thing, when you go into this community, you're gonna step back in time. The clubhouse is original. It was renovated. There's old historic trees, narrow winding roads. Feel like you're miles away when you live there, but yet you're right here in the heart of Venice. So I love that about Eagle Point. You can expect to pay on Eagle Point, probably from $1 million up to about $3 or $4 million for a home in there. The last waterfront community I'm going to mention is the waterfront communities on Alligator Creek in South Venice. Now, South Venice is known for not having waterfront properties. Most of South Venice is not waterfront. There actually is a boat dock, boat launch that you could use, and a ferry for South Venice where people can have access to the Gulf of Mexico. There's about 50 or 60 homes on Alligator Creek that are in South Venice that have direct access to the water. Most of these homes are older, probably from the 70s and 80s. What you're seeing in South Venice, like you're seeing in Venice, is that newer homes are being constructed. Sometimes there's a vacant lot or a house is being knocked down. And this is a much more affordable place to get a home You can buy waterfront homes in South Venice on Alligator Creek anywhere from 400s to about 800, sometimes a little bit above that. In addition to these 4 top picks, there's other waterfront neighborhoods in Venice that I didn't mention. Many of those are in villa or condo communities or manufactured communities. If you have any questions about any of the waterfront homes in Venice or up and down the coast, please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, you may also enjoy my top waterfront neighborhoods for Laurel Nokomis and for Osprey. Now, before you go, I wanted to share a little bit more about me and what makes, I think, me and Zachos Realty and Design Group unique and passionate about real estate. I grew up in Michigan. I had a father, a grandfather, and an uncle that were all in the trades: air conditioning, heating, mason and bricklaying, and I grew up around that. I ended up spending times as a child, as a high school student, and as a college student working in the trades. I saw the passion and expertise that went into that. I enjoyed being inside new construction homes, seeing them built, and know what to look for in a home. The second thing that makes me passionate about real estate is that I really care about serving people. As a detective working in Venice, there's many times we had cases where the weak, the vulnerable, the elderly were taken advantage of, and I absolutely detest that. When people relocate to an area, they may not have family, they may not have friends that are here to help them to make the decisions, so they really needed a trusted advisor. Me and the agents in my firm will be your advocates, will be your trusted advisor. You may not have family and friends that you can rely on to help you make a decision here, and we will be your eyes and ears for you when you're here and put your best interests always center. So I wanted to let you know that, and I thank you for watching. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks, and take care.